Nonda Vata Vata ki City Veni Raturala and Radio Mbulando Vata, San Francisco. Me Kochi Kenda Vatabai.
Dapa bina bina atingan sa tikabu na beba marutaki ana singale wenda indai na nonda ngauna San Francisco sa voto kango sibito ngaratini kandua na wana miniti sibito ngaratini kandua na wana miniti mai suba sibito kana va na wana miniti San Francisco. Bukan ratiko yani kemuni na toka na beba nimbula binaka ni andra. No, sara bisa matitiko mai na nonda sala ni kakambura kingo na nonda bata singa lebu enda indai sa kabitiko ngo San Francisco singa lebu tiko mai viti ni sibito ngora tini kandua na vana miniti kenda bagi kemuni na toka na bei vale nimbula kemuni na bei ngarabi kemuni na ngarabi na bagi lebu ni tagitiko ni na rawana mbula rawana vito sa ki rawana daka ngarabi na itabi na singa ni koa singa ni matakan da sa tikabu dambeta tiko ni kina na mua ni mazawa viti ya singa ya kabitiko ni singa bukelulu enda indai non da itiko liu ni bengarabi en radio Mbulan dua bata San Francisco e kauti kenda bata mai e dana ngai rongo i tukutuku e na tini karua na kaloko e na nonda ngau ne viti e na lima na kaloko e na ngau ne ani e ke mbula vinaka ila itia tama imbeka rasou mai boga mataka na wakanda me da mai sole baka na nonda ngau na ni we ngarabi e na Mbulan dua bata San Francisco, radio Mbulan dua bata San Francisco, e na singa lepo enda. Indena bono ni binaka ina takataka en garabi, tepe ito soyaki, garau ni ngau ni sala, e lako talitu nga na waka taso soko e na son na mbara bingo, da waka bina binaka tiukin, indau makatunan raki, rakatuku na mainandi na kenan dau, na raki binaka enda indai, lio waka rauta toka na toka lau deba, kada se ua na wasa-wasa, e na raki binaka, raki mamada binaka toka isuba, en ngau nango nui takini rawati ko kina na beito saki kina zakazaka kina itabio ninga rawati ko ina singale wenda indai bina wole buna no manin dua bata tiko mai ana sonda tuku en rongo de tiko eni na nonda waseni ngau nango kabaka kina en tini karua ke ina dua na kaloko nui takini danaga isema tiko mai kina bina wole buna san dua bata tiko mai na we wonu eso en nonda wonu mai viti ya sa eli saumaka goa na wa buisuba era to sa wekinta pakiti ko me na wa bule buisuba era la ni asa eli saumaka na bole era bayan rati ko eningo e waga mai New South Wales na ilaolongo era sa semati ko mai na be singa na be kavi o la veti mbale suba ke rato na kandra rando batati ko mai en singale wenda inda bina bole na wale buna no muni sema tiko mai menda ngai rongo i tukutuku ndabe to maniti ko yani e na nonda bata e na singale bu indai
Let's go!
e bana wale buna nonda bonua and waka nama tatiko e nikina io na mua ni maraongo and na nama ke tiko na gito mai San Diego and na sota tiko kina na the timi na Flying Fijians, Fiji Water Flying Fijians ke na timi na New Zealandi na All Blacks e rauna sota tiko e na kabisinga ni waka rauai saranga ongo e na nonda ngau nei witi. Ke menina sa se marawat ko mai bina mo levu dola bina nok sumbale suba era kwa na mo kombo to I lau toka wa bina wa nui bina tuya na ngora vitavi matombo to ko o AK Saki ke ndau magatiko na raki mai keri na wa levu o Harry Bejo mbulasia Arabayan ratalitunga may na kanda e na beibono ni takazakara sa matiko may na beibole ni bolo ni single buenda inday. Na non tabano ango Amerika raw warong tiko may kinanay lawlawan ni Maria Kumbuna Bonua. Ma UK may balatangan ne warong tiko may kinon dibuki. Nakabole ulewa na warong tiko may bono ni nakatiko yan ni single buenda inday. Na non tabano e viti e wakakina na kabini ko en anonda vanua en radio bulan 2 wate San Francisco. Buki miri kalunga tatiko na Bengarabi en daindai na ilaolongo e rato o bano ni nakatiko mai buni vivi en nausori Sera Sautini yan rabinaka kaya koyangonga isuba bukan bulat ko yan ni Merke. Nakawalebo na mga nini nakatiko mo yan singa lebo inday.
e senga dina ni kara rawa na daka waka kekiwa. Ia endona kainda wipu ke kawaka mamanta taka tuna bengaravi, o ia ke tuna kenda to kakana. Na ika, na dalo, na bisikete, na reo bata, na sunbells e tinimbulu makau. We kenda to na senga tiku ni driver, se senga ni waka motoka, kanda u Dren na tutu beto seki, erto satu wakarao na Divine Pacific Food Mart mai Sacramento, merto talaveani na nung ni voli-voli. Rao sara, we tartar ngayani na taliboni diwa dua ono toluwa diwa ono saivarua, merto wakarotaka katalada mai na nung ni voli-voli, ena kena ngona totolo tua.
Divine Pacific Food Mart, Vitorua Diwawalu Franklin Boulevard, Sacramento, California. Namba di telefoni V121 Toluva V1 Saivarua. Erto ngarap talangan ni kanalay waka suburi ani nanomu yaya. May nanonor to stoa kina nomu mati ni katumba. Nungu chisu nungu banua. Dorongode na vima maniono kina vitu ene kawni bugululu we kemunda we California. Vima mani ruene kavi kina tolu ene singalewu ni lotilewu we kemunda we viti. E warotaka na New Methodist Christian Fellowship, USA. Rongwande na Radio Mbulando Vata San Francisco, me kauti kenda vatamai.
JJ's Food Shack. E tiku kedi kina na kakana boka biti me pakana kokonda. Lobo benga ni ngai kani do itu na bundi nan dalo se tabioka. Na kakana boka malangi me pakana steak pakai loka kena coleslaw. Wee! Na kari toa sa wadha badina na kani kana. Kay tiku talanga na nono to specials and the lomo ni madawa. Dau tamba na Facebook. Na doi ni tiwa ya na bani mandrai pai ke na bungatale. Go na JJ's Food Shack. Viu Valley mo Billie Jean Street, Santa Rosa, California. Karo talagang rato dili mo yang may Santa Rosa, may yato sarani kinavato. Giritirto sana kinavitu sa mabitu tolo dio tolo dundu al limono. JJ's Food Shack, Santa Rosa, California.
Me volia back in dono nungu life insurance policy?
Nakakil ni Turtana katil kabitu ni okostita na 2022 o sangir takasarabiri ni tauna. Kami ngaya kila mada tu ngaya salah ko mana check. Sengat tali ni pera, sengat sarangan ni pera paling lain. In time sarangan mai. So ang kali wara ka tala tunda wara. Kuwertongo. Au saya lo dengo kamu binasa.
Iyo, o ya sarangana buna, e rao sara, sa tiko na pepa se senga. Bula vinaka se tobi mate. Kambani duan nga kana soma mena claim na lom ni rosa nga bulu kavana ua keada na lenga nisa e mbaki roa tina policy. Text mai kina wasa eva walu van dua tolu walu lima ena kena i tuku matai lalai. Oya na wasa eva walu van dua tolu walu lima.
Na nonda bata kay City Veni Raturla.
totoka na sema tiko mai na singa lebu indai vina wo lebu arato ndua wata tiko mai ngo kekenda o sem tui tupou vai anda sara tiko mai malevani ndo mula binak wada bana bata o em tupou saturu o ni binak tali tunga mai en singa lebu indai vina wo lebu sera sautini na maramango kere tiko mai ndeuro ni wa madalata ki au yani ya sana tukuni kenda tiko na nonda stationingo na bulan dua bata San Francisco kauti kenda bata mai na ngaunango sa sivia tiko na walu sanga bulu na undolu na lewe ni banua na nonda mata bubale na bagleb na baganu inubina na kala si walu dua na di district beleta na nomni reunion na bula o kosita bulango kosita na kerosanga bulisi ngau sini kila daga ibe ya ko ngana kene tuku taurarawa nda bonu ni binaga tiko ni ana bula binaga bole bunan dua batu tiko mai na single lebu ndai tuku nga mo ya na totoka ya totoka telengana no muni bororongo nda vi sema tiko ya ningo mala kia do bona tini karua nonda ngau na ibiti lima na kaloko nonda ngau na San Francisco rato ndua batatali tunga mai East Palo Alto Ina Bay bonu ini binaka si Teringoro mo se maravou bula binaka tau ni tagini binaka tiko na bulan tau mga tiko na toso na bei bonu esto and waronga da sema tiko mai kina na singile wenda indai Gracie Esther tiko na ngama ko iyo, sa sibitongo na tinikandua, na rosang bul kababi mama na miniti. Nanon da iwasining au nango wike muni mai witi, o tinay Robert, pinaseki, pinabalebunjina. Wakayan ratiko buki miri, ke ateta nandabe. Dulabi namin lautoka, ndo makatoka ng raki na sitini sukay suba, kata-kata waka pinakasarat ko ngango. William Ratun Randra Leko, dulabi na. Lola matumai, lola matalengayani. Gracie Esther, tola bina. Sema tiko mai na singa lebu inda. Indra kay rongo itukutuku, na tini karua na kaloko, na nonda banua, na biasa ibura-bura, kaya na itukutuku ningito, lebu na namakitiko, na warau ni timinibiti, na Fiji Water Flying Fijians, na San Diego, na singa warawa ingango, rato nagito tiko ya ningo, Amerika. Na soto-sotongo kalungatan ni raw ni gito na nonda timin Flying Fijians pata kay na timin ni New Zealand o na bata to New Zealand din nangaunango katolutiko ni timi kau duan na bura-bura seliuti ko nga na South African Springboks din na nirtuan ruka na madasawa TV Islandi tarabatiko ya no Islandi tarabatiko ya no New Zealand o witi nambatini satu kasaran dor kani baka tangin ngin de bina kaya me toka ni matai ni tini ni timi kau anganga ena bura-bura daga nama katoka ena singa baka rawai ena marda wango ena nonda ngau na biti ta singa lutu lebu tiko ya ningo singa buke lulu tikungori mai San Francisco mai Merke pakakina mai na Cook Islands de baka rongo tikmo ngino torika ni bula bina kemuni dua na nomu ni bota na singa lebu indai me rawa ni kauti kenda tiko yani kina nonda ngauna ni rongo itukutuku ni vevoli.
Rembeka nangolani kibalilo tena buku ni oso pakadadaka. Sen drakin-drakitan beka na tos nimbula. Kuo ni lenga sinui gawa-gawa. Nana maki mai kina programu warotaki. Mai vera tau na New Methodist Christian Fellowship USA. Nongu chisu, nongu banua. Rua na vima manione na kabini buku lulu bei kemundo e California. Vima mani dua na singilewu ni lotu lewu bei kemundo e viti. And a radio bulando wata San Francisco. Me kauti kanta wata mai.
Do yan Robina kana maraman naita. Do samba di ba kusa iwe.
Yandra naita. Kita sili katalaw mande na Orange Lounge.
Maleka. Gora san ba di kata-kata pinakasar tunga toboy simpang bakau. Gai wai dala tu kinambat.
Koe serengan kori. Sono ngono santa pinakat serengan na kenta kakana.
Dina to zoko. Kaya kita sana berata ini bagai singlebu. Kita sana gali bagai kabi ngaya ni kena.
Na Orange Lounge, katalaw baga singalebu siya bugay kabi, e baraw tayo ito baga manggo sanggay to toka na buno ni kana. May namenta to ito niti, kanay baga singalebu siya bugay kabi, may baka na baga sakera, na sui, ikatabu teke, roro baga lolo, kay na vida tale. Giraraw mo kila na menu ni singoya, na Orange Lounge, tolo-tolong dua, Orange Street, Santa Rosa. And dua tala na tamang ni Grabe ni Divine Group of Companies. Dola may na wala kaloka na mataka, kina wala kaloka anambongi moniti kina singatambo na Orange Lounge. Tolo-tolong dua, Orange Street, Santa Rosa.
Me voliam back in doon nungu life insurance policy?
Nakakira na ito tayo kabito ni Agostita na 2022 o sangir ta kasarabiri ni tauna. Kami ngaya kila mada ngaya salah ko mana check. Sengat tali ni biara, sengat sarangan ni biara balilai. In time sarangan mai. So ang kali wara ka tala tunda wara. Kuwertongo. O saya lo dengo pamilaka.
Iyo, o yasar nga na buna, raw sara, sa tiko na pepa se senga, bulo vinaka se tobi mate, kambani duan nga kana soma may na claim na lom ni rosa nga bulu kabana ua kayada na lenga, nisa e ambaki rowo tina policy. Text mai kina wasa eva walu ba dua, tolu walu lima e na kena ituku matai lalai, o ya na wasa eva walu ba dua, tolu walu lima.
JJ's Food Shack. E tiku kete kina na kakana boka biti me bakana kokonda. Lobo benga ni ngai kani do itu na bundi nan dalo se tabioka. Na kakana boka malangi me bakana steak baka loka kena coleslaw. Wee! Na karitoa sa wadha badina na kani kana. Kaya tiku talanga na nono to specials and na lomo ni mga dawa. Daw tamba na Facebook. Na doi ni tiwa ya na bani manray pai kaya na bugatale. Gore na JJ's Food Shack. View Valley mo Billy Jean Street, Santa Rosa, California. Karo talagang rato dili mo yang may Santa Rosa, may yato sarang ni Kinavato. Girit-rito sana Kinavitu, Saiba Vitu, Tolo Dio Tolo, Dundua, Limon, JJ's Food Shack, Santa Rosa, California.
Nanonda vata-vata, kay City Veni Rotorala.
Nonggoy talano ang maurang Nalatanan ng koronamani Marabi nakakatatoka wakaj Senika uaratay wawaki kabalita na sen ikaw e bunga. Vei matanggali rosi dau kinambu kenai di bini dila tua bunga. Rara ningito embalabu karara Toto esa na valenianra. Valenay turangan niyo bisa esa na turangan niyo bisa nindiyan al misala. Isalay na soba na mga una sayang Naranamu ngaranamu kagada. Era salesi tuang koki biasa Soki dolo kaso era kaluasa. Isalay na sobang natawang ulagang Enang mususungi aku pagkabinaka. Mainan ng gumbito, hulikay na ng bukan Kayo to na tuwa na budaka-baka. So mga una niyo daw yung nasigi Ay tumburi ang koto naliliwa. Ang gay rangodan ng taman ni beauty Boleh kang eunes eudisa. Cini sa kamandanan nonggoy talaga Tumalan na ikaw laloma. Sulu taba-taba ka kote lolo Ni mode sa modele soma. Lima soba ng rosi Ang daw bibi katuen na ngay mogi. Milti kawalikina seu tutanibu Kay baka emimira tua rosi.
Nadamanrato na ilalao bisa may nasoba. Ngauna si tiko kina na buni mangulebu na yabo kindoni na rara may nasoba rato tiko kina na matay lolongo ralangata tiko na serini non rakoro ni bebo rauta ki na tamba baka ni obisa. Anda bukan bulat tiko ni be William Meratun ran raleko dolabina may lautoka Graciesta dolabina tupo saturu dolabina Graciesta tukuna tiko mo ko toso mai Santiago. O bili na ulango bula bina kamatagali bina katiko na teitei kenan rakingo raki bina katoka munde toka na dangi mai barabi nui takini ni maruta katiko na nomu ni singa ni kua ngo endawa samu tailebu wan bula tiko mai kino bili na ulango soli tiko dana iwanu ini tuku ni wanu ini bina kani singa ni sudu be tale chiochie sabu da pole ni bula sabu namba auto bina ka lebu mai lautoka ratu barongo tu mai kina na ilala ni chese bina ka lebu totoka buni wai lolo mai ati mai na bei wame wanga imbula bina ka ngonga na koroma kawa lebuka baka bina ka tiko yani en bingarabi bono numitu yani na singa lebu ndai sang ni lenga ndau makanan muni boka rongo tiko mai ana non da bata ena singa lebu ni kua ena radio bulan dua bata San Francisco. Asirilo ramena tabe wakanu ini binaka tiko yani ena mbuda ena tembara ratu nanu matingo na ilawalawongo ratu rei tiko e nai tiko ne wakatawa e nausori, liu ni soko ni turanga tambatakataka o nausori, selema, wakatawa wakadengu a penisa raisongo, ke rana i soko ni turanga ni tambatakataka e nausori, en singele wenda indai. Bote ana kandabu e pelim bula pinakatawu, Wanu ini binakatiko ni sara-sara tiko e warongo talitunga mai na atu masela e na wasa Pasifika. Ngonga e San Francisco e na singale wendai me kauti kenda tiko ni kina ua ni vengaravia tarawari. Tukutuku e na nonta vanua na sai burbula e na tini karua na kaloko.
Sota bolitu Tangi na moku kei na mula bubu Mai suki au tu na ngongu itutu Miutinanda to na ngone biu na vei susu Isang na peni au akila Tamata rako Ibe suki na bakailala Muno na lasa kitong biutunga Bebakarao mo kaniya kabisombunga Ratotangin ang onin biuwang alala Bongin ni nomuok ratong daw kila Isa na panong udala Yambaki walu-walu mikirisi masimay Inyurai dirato nalalai Isa turang atawanon dato udala Berato suluman na senga tu nakakana Dia kabisonu koeado mai kivale Rato tangin ang onin yung bagi mo kutale Sombole ipeni Nadawa nong hudala Mikau mai vei na isang nikakana Mataka bakemel kau kibaleng bula Au remudi rato nalbengu yang tundua Sana miu mekanong bubale bakang dua Isa leiti ako sengai ang bakirua Toso mai memito sana beta tau Ko lumatua mo susomi takiao Romani raw nangone melpaka takiao Weni nong huboku sana may rawayaw Modeta may memitaw sana liugo Samberan na tangi kay nabay kaeso Isa leitio manong vitamin isebo Siralalay na ngone au sa may lengango Kumai tangi toka esani nong hulonga Nomu dala kede pini au sa wasota Nongu yala au nandau karona Kimbulu sekilangi au nandau maroroya Nongu yala au nandau karona Kimbulu sekilangi au nandau maroroya
JJ's Food Shack e tiku kena na kakana boka bitki me bakana kokonda lobo benga ni ngai kani do itu na bundi na dalo se tabioka na kakana boka langi me bakana steak boka elo kena coleslaw na karitoa sa wadha badina na kani kana kay tiku talanga na nono specials and lomo ni madawa daw tamba na Facebook na doi ni tiwa ya na bani mandrai pai kay na bungatale go na JJ's Food Shack View Valley mo Billy Jean Street, Santa Rosa, California. Karo talagang rato dili mo yang may Santa Rosa, may ato sa ni Kinavato. Giritirto sana Kinavitu, Saiba Vitu, Tolo Dio Tolo, Dundu, Limon, JJ's Food Shack, Santa Rosa, California.
Me volia back in doon ng life insurance policy?
Nakakira na ito tayo, katil kabito ni Akostita na 2022, o sangir ta kasarabiri ni tauna. Kami ngaya kila maga ngaya salah ko mana check. Sangat tali ni pera, sangat sarangan ni pera paling lain. Ini time sarangan mai. So ang kaliwara ka tala tunda wala. Ko tungko. Au salah lo bengo kamu binasa.
Iyo, o yasar nga na buna, raw sara, sa tiko na pepa sesenga, bulo binaka se tobi mate. Kambani duan nga kana soma may na claim na lom ni rosa nga bulu kavana ua kayada na lenga nisa yang baki rowo tina policy. Text mai kina wasa eva walu van dua tolu walu lima ena kena ituku matai lalai. Oya na wasa eva walu van dua tolu walu lima.
Doyan Robina kana maraman na ita. Do samba di ba kusa iwe.
Yandra na ita. Kita sili katalaw mande na Orange Lounge.
Maleka. Gurasan ba di kata-kata pinagasar tu nga toboy, simpang pakaw. Ngay way dala tu kinambat.
Koe serengan kori, sono ngono santa pinakat serengan na kenta kakana.
Di na to zoko. Kaya kita sana berata ni baga singalebu, kita sana gali baga kabi ngaya ni kina.
Na Orange Lounge, katalaw baga singalebu siya baga kabi, e baraw tayo ito baga manggosang gay totokan na buno ni kana. May namenta to with niti, kanay baga singalebu siya baga kabi, may baka na baga sakera, na sui, ikatabuteke, roro baga lolo, kay na vida tale. Giraraw mo kila na menu ni singoya, na Orange Lounge, tolo-tolong dua, Orange Street, Santa Rosa. And dua tala na tamang nibingarabi ni Divine Group of Companies. Dola man na walang kaloka na mataka, kina walang kaloka anambongi moniti kina singatambo na Orange Lounge. Tolo-tolong dua, Orange Street, Santa Rosa.
Esengan din ni Karaw-rawan na daka-daka kekiba. Ia endona kainda wipu ke kabaka mamanta takatu na bengarabi o ya ketu na kendito kakana. Laika na dalo na bisikete na reo bata na sunbells e tinimbulu Macau. We kenda to na senga tikunin driver se senga ni waka motoka katau dren na tutu beto seki. Erto satu wakaraw na Divine Pacific Food Mart may Sacramento merto taladayani na nung ni boli-boli. Rawa sara. We tartar ngayani na taliboni diwan dua ono toluwa diwa ono saibarua merto bakarotaka katalada may nanong ni boli-boli ena kenagona to tolo tua.
Divine Pacific Food Mart, Vitorua Diwawalu Franklin Boulevard, Sacramento, California. Namo di taliboni diwan dua ono toluwa diwa ono saibarua. Erto ngarap talangan ni kanalay baka sumburi ni nanomu yaya. May nanondo to stoa kinanomu mati ni katumba.
Nanonda wata-wata kay sitiweni raturala.
Dapo ngadi wake inda beta tambu. Rerekenan rakingo. Langa titiko na serningoli. Liwabi au tu na depa me kantabu. Diriawan na gubagananano. Na bauchini na koron domona. Na somi na bunisani marabu tu na tomba rangoli na bulo endela ni machimada. Na sulua na sasalu I mino ni vinga dirawa. Bula vinaka mpotea na kantabu e peli. Tau bula binaka maina tu masela sara barongo talitu ngamai na singale wenda indai nonda ngau na eviti bola katiko na ngau na rongo itukutuku na tini karuna kaloko na singalebu bot kona 5 miniti o sota boy tini na miniti me 5 na kaloko San Francisco ni bula binaka na wakanda ni sandu bata tiko mai la do tiko mai ni tukutuku mai Australia mai New Zealand na nonda bono eviti mai Amerika saya do sareni ki bola tangane na be wotai na be na numi na bayan raki na bakang bula na singale ni ko maji le sikimba ara na yandra torika tina yo sangai sema mai na maramango mai na tuku kaya na kamai ni raki binaka tu raki binaka kata-kata tunan raki ngo na singa buke lulu na be atu anu mai na tukuka bula binaka o ia una matangali be bota ianga be ngo elgo tiko mengo be to se bata turanga na numa tiko ka memba undu na sere robota ikina na lubena do robo saeli robana lebu ke sakare na ua turanga rongo rau teiteiti ko na ngonengo mai nai kambula mai lautoka o ka ngona matangali be bota ianga ngo lago tiko na teitei tambana ni ngale awel ni kabada au kailo lia re borong talitunga mo siboni mai rukuruku mai obalau bata ke na nona randini vale rong bula benak na turangan na matani tikina ratu saila sa bakadalai sa dola bina ka lebu na sema tiko mai era non tanga unongo beta iambari dola bina maya bina ka lebu na sema tiko mai ndarong itukutuku ena tini karua na kaloko Dora sere a rongo I koe tiku kina o Timothy ngudake na doro bau ni la kemba na ngau na ka boli kina ni anu ni Sarabanua mai Tomberua na Tomberua Island Serenades merto kau di kenda yani kina ngau na ni rongo I tukutuku na singalebu endai. Sambula Vinaka, na itukutuku e nonda vanua. E na numana matani tu, ni narawa ni tara, e tolu na undolu vitu sanga wulu kandua na vale e na loma ni ambakilima e ta saba vada e niongo. Wakareita ki palimendi na itukutukungo, membaleta na itubutuba ni matambose ni biba baleta ki na Housing Authority of Fiji. Wakareita ki mai ni sana sangana matani tu, mena tara, e tolu na undolu ka vitu sanga wulu kandua na vale vovou, e na loma ni ambakilima ka tumai. Na numa talengani na rawa, ni wakarautaka en duanan rau na milioni na dola. Na matani tu me rawa ni solia ki na matambose ni biwa baleta ki ke pakai kerea mai na chulai na matai ni singa ya sa doni kenda tikongo e langa unango me la kia doa ni na chune tolu sanga bulu ni singa e na rua nondolu rua sanga bulu ka diwa. Na sasanga ni biwa baleta ki na nonda banua mai na rua nondolu kalima ki na rua nondolu rua sanga bulu kabaya tara rawa kina e rua nondolu ono nan rau ono sanga bulu kandua na vei vale bobo ki na vei vanua e so mai waila na waila 3B wainimbuku tadirua mokosoi vata ke na vei vanua e so mai lautoka ke imba. Na numitiko e na tulu na undolu vitu sanga bulu kandua na vei vale bobo me na tara na loma ni ambakilima maingo e na lakindambe mai tadirua vei komba waila na varamai vei sari tabakumbu ke na vei vanua e so sa andingi takitiko mai nandi lautoka kei tabua me na tarakina na vei vale bobo ngo. Sa wakareita ki mai e na tambana ni vei wakandondonu taki ni matani tu, ne sananduriki na endua na mata vengaravi, me adana na Emergency Control Unit, me mbaleti na dhakadhaka e na vei vale ni vei vesu. Sa wakareita ka mai na iliu ni tambana ni vengaravi ngo Dr. Charles Nakarawa, ni sana wakanduri na mata dhakadhakango me vangangaira na ovisa ni vale ni veivesu e singemi ni ravakaduruma tiko ya ni ki vale ni veivesu na wainganga ke na sotale na yaya wakatambui. Sa sangaitiko e nandua na ngau na saoti me tarovi na tiki na goia e sangani tarovi rawa e wakadurumi tiko ngayani na wainganga vata ke na yaya e so me wakana talevoni vi kauyaki veira na tiko e na loma ni vanua ni vei wakandondonu taki. Wakaritaka o Nakarawa na nona kere ke na nona i wakaro sa solitiko veira e ke wakaira tombo na wakailesilesi ke ira na obisa ni vale ni vei vesu ni ravakaiadoratiko na dhakadhakango era na sota kayakina na kena isau. Rawa saranga ni raluwa isulu, bera sa lesu ki vale. Na kena sanga itiko nga me bangangatotaki ka maroroi, na lawa ni vale ni veivesu, me mbale tira na kena waga ilesi-lesi. Asuri atiko na nona i wakaro na iliu na komisina ni vanua ni vei wakandondonu taki, na woku ni tiki na ngome rangangarau na waga ilesi-lesi e na vei vale ni veivesu, me mbaleta na dhakadhaka mbuto ka wakareita ki tiko mai ngo. Kinangito, wakareita ka o sea kolinisau, ni rasasanga tiko na ngaunango, na nonda daurawo e rasa wakarauta ki tiko e na timileo e avitu ni viti mai varanise. Ni rasa toso e ni ki na vanua ni wakawarau na Games Village, ni Olympics, mai varanise. Me ratula ki tiko kine na loma ni vida na singa sa vongo ni berni ratula ndi rara. E kaya kolinisau e na kaya kilaka sa sota kaya oti e na sota ni Olympics ni runondolu tini kaono mai Rio ni daulevu na kaya ato. E rawa ni wakaseseira na daungito e na inaki e lako tiko e nikina. Kila ni na levu na kaya na ato me pangole atani non rawana non ravakasa mana dorbo ena non rasasanga o mbimbi na timini viti na le sanga me kobe mai ne katulu ni ngauna na nona metalikola ne katulu ni metalikola sa tango makarao e rua sanga i voti kongo na sota ka voga doritiko e na ngauna sarangango mai vorani se ni Olympics me la ki tango makakina na metalikola na timinin rua sa lakotiko kinango na boga rau beira kana numi mera na boga durumi e na nonda timinin rua na swaya shipping Fijian rua e na mbaki katumai rau we taurilinga tiko kina na nonda timingo wata ke na Fiji Rugby Union na songo ni rakavi e na nonda panua boga rita ki mai ni sa tika busara tiko ngango na norandi kebi na dorobo wambimbi be rasitiko e koronibuli me ra sandi kebi rotiko e nangaunango na kena ina ki mera sa tika buboga durumi rawa e na timinin ruango ira na ngone ka sinisiada wana tini kaono non rembaki nimbula mera sa na tika buboga rauta kiani ira tiko de tini kava tini kalima na embaki e na embaki katumai irango era sana numitiko mera sa boga soku munibata mera boga rauta ki membaleta na non da timinin rua endo na turanga boga batu ni China o guo wengui sa besu mai merke na daga ni beindambui ke na be voli boga lawaki kaya da basaratiko nan 2 bilioni nan dola na lebu ni labo e boga yang atakikin sa rei tiko e vale ni besu na turanga go me wara kana kene tutongi na ngai tausara na bulo November sa gai bulo Chulaingo sa tiko rai vale ni besu ni sa kune ni sa pagandina taka e diwa na dala ni beindambui ke na daga buto ni banga relavo e na ngai ndu tele na kena madal ni sa matata mai na beka embaleta na turanga ni China go kaina kini turanga boga daga kai kwetoka ena pura ni business kinan raki na nonda bonue boga rite ki mai ni na tanrabati kono nonda bimbarabi na toka lau deba ka na tau banga una na uda na sona ngauna na bua suba ke no sordi e korobo serua ado eni kina mosi ke na itasiri boga rite ki mai kina ni na rawa ni tau na uda o ka kina na leva ke imbua o da kaunrobe wata ke na beatu anu mai na atu lau lo mai viti ke kandabu. Rebono tale so en raki mamada kotonga me pakai suba na ngauna sarangango kena gai tau sarambeka na uda na kapi. Ia seu wa kotona wasawasa kana tanravi kenda toka ngardangi toka lau na ngauna ngoa mela kia doba ni na kabi kemuni na turanga kina marama ngore ni tukutuku na nonda banua na tukutuku mena via sai burubura nangito wata ke na tukutuku ni raki
na nonda bata ki siti veni raturola
JJ's Food Shack. E tiku kevi kina na kakana boka biti me bakana kokonda. Lobong benga ni ngai kani do itu na bundi nan dalos e tabioka. Na kakana boka malangi me bakana steak baka eloka kena coleslaw. Wee! Na karitoa sa wadha badina na kani kana. Kaya tiku talangana non to specials and loma ni madawa. Daw tamba na Facebook. Na doi ni tiwa ya na bani mandrai pai kaya na bunga tale. Gore na JJ's Food Shack. Viu Valley mo Billy Jean Street, Santa Rosa, California. Pero talagang rato dili mo yang may Santa Rosa, may ato sarani kinavato. Giritirto sana kinavitu sa mabitu tolo dio tolo dundo al limon. JJ's Food Shack, Santa Rosa, California.
Me voliam back in doon ng life insurance policy?
Nakakira nito tayo katin kabitu ni akostita na 2022. O sangir takasarabiri ni tauna. Kami ngaya kila mara ngaya salah ko mana check. Sangat tali ni pera, sangat sarangan ni pera paling lain. In time sarangan mai. So ang kaliwara ka tala tunda wala. Ko tungko. Au saya lo bengo kamu binasa.
Iyo, o yasar nga na buna, raw sara, sa tiko na pepa sesenga, bulo binaka se tobi mate. Kambani duan nga kana soma may na claim na lom ni rosa nga bulu kavana ua kayada na lenga nisa yang baki rowo tina policy. Text mai kina wasa eva walu van dua tolu walu lima ena kena ituku matai lalai. Oya na wasa eva walu van dua tolu walu lima.
Doyan Robina kana maraman na ita. Do samba di ba kusa iwe.
Yandra na ita. Kita sili katalaw mande na Orange Lounge.
Maleka. Gurasan ba di kata-kata pinagasartunga toboy, simpang bakau. Ngay way dala tu kinambata.
Koe serengan kori, sono ngono santa pinakat serengan na kenta kakana.
Di na to zoko. Kaya kita sana berata ni baga singalebu, kita sana gali baga kabi ngaya ni kina.
Na Orange Lounge, katalaw baga singalebu siya baga kabi, e baraw tayo ito baga manggosang gay totokan na buno ni kana. May namenda to with niti, kanay baga singalebu siya baga kabi, may baka na baga sakera, na sui, ikatabuteke, roro baga lolo, kay na vida tale. Giraraw mo kila na menu ni singoya, na Orange Lounge, tolo-tolong dua, Orange Street, Santa Rosa. En dua tala na tamang ni Divine Group of Companies. Dola na wala kaloka na mataka, kina wala kaloka anambongi moniti kina singatambo na Orange Lounge. Tolo-tolong dua, Orange Street, Santa Rosa.
Dendran beka nang wala ni kibal ni lote na buko ni oso-oso pakadada ka? Sendrak-ndrak kita beka na itos-tos nimbula, kuha ni lenga sinui gawa-gawa. Nana maki-mai kina programo waro taki. Mai vera tau na New Methodist Christian Fellowship USA. Nongu chisu, nongu banoa. Ruwa na bima manione na kabini bugu lulu bei kemando e California. Bima mani dua na singilewu ni lotu lewu bei kemando e biti. And a radio bulan doa mata San Francisco. Me kauti kanda vata mai.
Na nonda vata-vata, kay City Veni Raturla.
Ao vingo
Ongo na rongo may bala ni Songo and a radio bulando vata San Francisco. Mekauti kanda vata mai.
Pena lebu na irongo mena bali songo na singa lebu indai ya kaviti Kongo e San Francisco na Fiji Day ruana undolo rua sanga bulu kaba na so lebu ni tungalala na ibiti e marauta kia na mbakingo ruana undolo rua sanga bulu kaba erto na didi wakatiko na Ono Foundation USA sanga ni ono ilau Ono Kandabu era tō nā ngarawati ko ena wakarumbuka ke na wakarawai nei ka tini kanua ke nei ka tini karua ni Okotova and a Sonoma County Fairgrounds, Santa Rosa, California. Kei na ke mai ni se woti ko na mbola e hawitu na nrau nandolandua ni ngai we taratarea ni ana email na fijidayusa@yahoo.com monila ki iwandei takakina me register na zamuni me baundua na nomuni mbola na singa ni Songo.
Raki and Nabu, Ruinda Mana, Rubin
Zenga dina ni karaurawa na dhaka kekiva. Ia endona kainda wipu ke kawaka mamanta takatuna bengaravi o ia ke tuna kenda to kakana. Na ika, na dalo, na bisikete, na reo bata, na sunbells e tinimbulu makau. We kenda to na senga tiku nindreiva, se senga ni waka motoka, kandau Drena no tutu beto seki, erto satu wakarau na Divine Pacific Food Mart mai Sacramento, merto talaveani na nung ni boli-boli. Rawa sara, we tartarngayani na taliboni diwan 21 toluwa diwa ono saibarua, merto wakarotaka katalada mai na nung ni boli-boli, ena kenangona totolo tutua.
Divine Pacific Food Mart, Viturua Diwawalu Franklin Boulevard, Sacramento, California. Namba di telefoni Diwan 21 toluwa diwa ono saibarua. Erto ngarabatalangan ni kanale waka sumburian ni nanomu yaya, mai na nonreto stoa kina nomu mate ni katumba. Nungu chisu nungu banua. Dorongo de na vima maniono kina vitu ene kawni bugululu we kemudawe California. We mani rua ene kawi kina tolu ene singalewu ni lotilewu we kemudawe viti. E warotaka na New Methodist Christian Fellowship USA. Rongondi ene radio mbulando vata San Francisco me kauti kenda vata mai.
Doyan robina kana marramanaita. Do samba di ba kusa iwe.
Yandra naita. Kita sili katalaw mande na Orange Lounge.
Maleka. Gorsan ba di kata-kata pinakasartunga toboy simpambakaw. Ngay way dala tu kinambata.
Ko serengan kori. Sono ngono santa pinakat serengan na kenta kakana.
Di na to zoko. Kaya kita sana berata ini bagai singelebu, kita sana gali bagai kabi ngaya ni kena.
Na Orange Lounge, katalau baga singelebu se baga kabi, barau te itu baga manggo sangai to toka na buno ni kana. Mai na menta to ide ni ti, kena baga singelebu se baga kabi me bakana baga sekera. Na sui, ike te muteke roro baga lolo kei na vida tale. Gira rao mo kila na menu ni singoya. Na Orange Lounge, tolo-tolong dua Orange Street, Santa Rosa. Yang dua tala na tamani vingarabi ni Divine Group of Companies. Dola mena wala kaloka na mataka, kina wala kaloka anambongi moniti kina singatambo. Na Orange Lounge, tolo-tolong dua Orange Street, Santa Rosa.
JJ's Food Shack. Etigo kedi kina na kakana boga bitki me bakana kokonda. Lobong benga ni ngai kani do itu na bundi nan dalos e tapioca. Na kakana boga malangi me bakana steak baka loka kena coleslaw. Wee! Na karitoa sa wadha badina na kani kana. Kaya itigo talanga na nono specials and loma ni madawa. Daw tamba na Facebook. Na doi ni tiwa ya na bani mandrai pai kay na bugatale. Go na JJ's Food Shack. View Valley mo Billy James Street, Santa Rosa, California. Kaya talangan rito dili mo yang may Santa Rosa, may yato sa rani kinavato. Giritirito sana kinavitu sa mabitu tolo vio tolo dundo limono. JJ's Food Shack, Santa Rosa, California.
Nanonda vata-vata, kay City Veni Rotorala.
e na timini na kuru rua e langa di tiko na kena serea na singa levu ni koa nanga una mai suba sa wo toka e rua sanga wulu katolu e mamana miniti mendua na kaloko sa wo e rua sanga wulu katolu e mamana miniti me wana na kaloko e na nonda ngauna San Francisco ni bula vinaga na wakanda ni sandua watarao tiko mai ki kenda ratu saga isema tiko mai ngo endo na ilaola ratu sa sama kisare tiko mai na rere o si te risabu rato wakambula tiko mai ngo mai na rere rato nanumi arieta tiko eta vinaga wale una sa samaki vinaga wale una onga na singa ni kua o sailasa wakadalai dola vina veta i ambari o Mikaele Vosayado bula vinaka taubu vina wale una vina numi emosi dolo emosi lodo ke fina o bula ba rabagan bula tiko mai na singale wenda indai bagan ini vinaka tiko yani veirana wakanda tukuna tiko mai lodo raki vinaka tu ina tu sawa toso waga malu tuna vingaravi na hotel na Wire Island Resort. Dola vina e tua tena ikadi o kwe i Tabarua Island. Anu Tabarua dola vina John Basunra dola vina rato ndua wata tiko mai na Sukanadangi mai vitongo bula vina ka wanu ini vina ka tiko yani wanu ini vina ka talenga yani vi kemuni merese ini na iwalu ni sambula vinaka seni langa kalimbiu o wakawina vinaka walepu na vingarabi na singalebu ni kwa ni mbula vinaka talenga Irena tema wakambula tiko mai na singalebu ndai sa wakanu ini vinaka tale tiko ngai ni vi kemuni dona ceremony na numikene na singalebu ndai ni woleka tiko na duana kaloko me rawa ni danangai sema tikina wata ke rato ngane lawango o Serra Sautini rato wanu ini vinaka tiko mai na singale wenda indai ve vanua era ndui tukina rato warai taka tiko ngamai ni rato marau taka tiko na vengarabi ia marau taka talenga na garabi kemuni nonda salan ni kakambura kingona radio bulan dua wata San Francisco e kautikenda wata mai.
Tau
Me volia back in dono ngu life insurance policy?
Laka kira ni tutame katin kabitu ni okostita na 2022 o sangir takasarabiri ni tauna. Kami ngaya kira maga ngaya salah ko mana check. Sangat tali ni biara, sangat sarangan ni biara paling lain. In time sarangan mai. So kan terliwara kata tunda wara. Kau bertunggu. Kau saya lawan dia kamu bilang.
Iyo, o ya sarangana buna, rau sara, sa tiko na pepa se senga. Bulo vinaka se tobi mate. Kambani duan nga kana soma mena claim na lom ni rosa nga bulu kavana ua keada na lenga nisa e ambaki roa tina policy. Text mai kina wasa eva walu dua tolu walu lima e na kena i tuku matai lalai. O ya na wasa eva walu dua tolu walu lima.
Doyan Robina kana marama naita. Do samba di ba kusa iwe.
Yandra naita. Kita sele katalau mande na Orange Lounge.
Maleka. Gurasan badi kata-kata pinagasar tunga toboy sembang bakau. Gai wai dala tu kinambata.
Koe serengan kori. Sono ngono santa pinakat serengan na kenta kakana.
Dina to zoko. Keba kitu sana berata ini bagai singelebu. Kitu sana gali bagai kabi ngaya ni kena.
Na Orange Lounge, katalau bagai singelebu se bagai kabi, e barau te itu bagai manggo sanggai to toka na buno ni kana. Mai na menta to iveniti, kena bagai singelebu se bagai kabi me bakana bagai sekera. Na sui, ike te muteke roro bagai lolo keina vida tale. Gira ramo klana menu ni singoya. Na Orange Lounge, tolo-tolong dua Orange Street, Santa Rosa. Yang dua tala na tamari di Vingarabi ni Divine Group of Companies. Dola mena wala kaloka na mataka, kina wala kaloka anambongi moniti kina singatambo. Na Orange Lounge, tolo-tolong dua Orange Street, Santa Rosa.
Dendram beka nang wala ni kibal nilo tero buko ni oso pakadadaka. Sendra-kendra kita beka na tos nimbula, kuwa ni lenga sinui gawa-gawa. Nana magi mai kina programo waro taki. Mai vera tau na New Methodist Christian Fellowship USA. Nongu chisu, nongu banoa. Rongo na vima manione na kabini bugu lulu bei kemundo e California. Vima mani dua na singilewu ni lotu lewu bei kemundo e viti. And a radio bulando wata San Francisco. Me kauti kanta wata mai.
Nanonda wata-wata kay sitiweni raturala.
Sangan se vesa unan raki, and they koto na ituwa kinin raki vinaka. E suba, wakarita ki mainin tau maka koto nan raki. Ali o malu toka na toka lau deba, i rivi ratiko na toka en barabi. So ambakarata tabutiko na singa levo indai. Na wai tomu i mutundela. Bula vinaka mersei ni na iwalu, seni langa kalimbiu, bula vinaka baka nui ni vinaka tiko yani, nangarabi ni tabi serra sautini, ni sa mula benak rabaka rongo tiko mai nai tala sese mai buni vai na kelo tai lebu nagabaka lebu na sema tiko mai na singa lebu indai Irina Tema bula benaka da baka bula tale tiko ngai ni veira na kandendo tiko mai sombe bula benaka lebu na venga rabi totoka wame benaka lebu na boleh na sema mai tamai reapi wakarua. Bula benaka ngoi Budi Road na usori busuya. Wakarungu tu nan rakie. Ya suba kena kima ni di la kata-kata sarato kina na singa. Ya kalau ngata tiko na bengarabi na singa ni kuah. Sema saumbale. Dola bina. Mwani ko suwe kisi dola bina na turanga ningonu turanga di gulu dola bina tavale ina buka rongo ritio no ena bulan dua bata kalungata na singa ni kuah kalungata na bingo rabi bina buka lebu alisingalo bina buka lebu kei Thomas en dua bata tiko mai na singa lebu indai ta buka bina buka lebu dira ni sama tiko mai Thomas i kororua bula binaka turanga matangali dua na ser ngome kauti kendayani kina dua na kaloko enda na gai borongo kina na itukutuku na nonda banua kina bia stai burubura na itukutuku ningito ata boni na no ambaletan gitu na singa waruai na madongo Santiago bota kina All Blacks en dua na timi satu sarita ke kakila itu e burubura ke ira na nonda taurobo era Fiji Water Flying Fijians era kanan daun dindingo ka kuasar ni baka wele taki na timini biti. Mer to ka kuasar ni baka wele na robo ni Islandia na timini biti. Dinar to bangi toritiko kina sona do robo bobo to anga indingi taki walenga kina timini New Zealand. Ye me ka kuasar ni tori baka mamanda na sota ke na timini biti na moani mada o maingo. Mai Santiago na baka lewe ke moni na sana numatiko moni na ngole ni kin. Moni botai na dua na serre bolo botai tiko na baka nui binak. En singa lebu indai. Saki o sambuli doko ke sirondono nai bore o salote, siromai o salote.
Binaka wakalevu na dau sema tiko mai. Binaka wakalevu na dau aseti ko na nonda tu wata wata na radio Mbulandua Wata San Francisco me kauti kenda wata mai. And the sabo like sarnia dawayani na walu sangabulu na undolu na kende wili ni matavu vale na radio Mbulandua Wata. Ia e wili lili sar me wakatoto wata taki kina kende wili na ngwane tauke and avea say pura. Tuana like, tuana share, subscribe talaga Mike na Radio Mbulandua Wata and na YouTube. Radio Mbulandua Wata San Francisco, Mekoti Kenda Batamai.
Nanonda wata-wata kay sitiweni raturala.
Sambula benakana tukutuku ena nonda vanua. E wakarita ka maina matani tu ni sana tobole ana loma ni lima na mbaki maingo me tara e tolu na undolu vitu sanga bulu kandua na vei vale vovou me nangaraba na matambosa ni vei vale taki na Housing Authority of Fiji. Na vei valengo era na tara ena loma ni lima na mbaki ka nanumiti kongo me era ni soliki na indua na rau 5 milioni na dola kina matambosa ni vei vale taki me tara na vei valengo me na chulai sa tika bungo na bulongo melakia dovani na chune ni katolu sanga bulu ni singa ni rua na undolu rua sanga bulu ka diwa. tara tiko na vei valengo en vei vanua mai lautoka vakakina mai tavua ke Nandi vakakina ene wasawase loma en Tadirua Heights mai vei komba mai waila na vara mai vesari ke Tavakumbu. Ena numini na rawa ni ngaravina tikinango ene vei tikiningele sada buti tiko anywhere me ngarava na rakadaka ni matambose ni vei boga valetaki. Na numatiko na matanitu ni na vei rauti na ilavo vangalalataki me baleta na rakadaka lebuongo. En dua na itu wo ni vei ngaravi sa basika en tambana ni vei boga ndondonutaki ene vei vale ni vei vesu na nonda banua. En abanganduri ni doon na mata daka me ngarava na nonra be ngaravi na obisa ni pale ni bebesu na dana tikongo na emergency control unit me anravira na daka en be bonu ni be bondonutaki me tarova na kenanda ugadurumia ni kivale ni bebesu na wainganga ni beibu mateni taki kene yaya taleso kasanga ni boga tarai me tarai reani na tiko eloma be ira tiko ne beibu no ni boga ndonu taki sa kune tiko ngo ni rabaga itabiki na son abaga lisilisi na beibu no ni beibu ndonu taki en duan na kena kanga ikune ngango en duan na obisa ni vale ni beibesu akaute ni kiloma na wainganga ni vei wama teni taki wata kena talebo ni vei kauyaki. Na tiko ni vei ngaravi na Namboro Minimum Correction Center. Dua nambongi alaki anrakina na ubisa ni vale ni vei besungo mani kauta ni kina na yaya kala ki boga duruma boga taun dondonu ya. Sa soli tiko ni na iboga ro. Sa boga ritaka na iliu ni vei bono ni vei boga dondonu taki o Dr. Nakarawa. Ni sa nayanga mo ni nganga raw nikina karabi bokan dondono na itabi na loma ni be bonua ni be bokan dondono taki boka wasi be kemuni na linga ni be ngarabi kinangito boka rita ko se ko lini sau ni rato sango leva tikongo dua na tuba me taru bikina na kena boka sesei na non rato boka kasa mana dorbo rato na boka rongitongo berto tango maka na metalikola nebiti na Olympics mai brani sei. Warita ka kolinisau ni andonu ya na ibuki ngo na ruana undolutini kaono na sota ni Olympics mai Rio kartu andreta mai kina na matai ni nonda metalikola. Na lebu ni kosa ke na lebu ni rorongo ke na lebu ni tuku tambaki be kauyaki na ponua ni boga rau kinangito. Rawa ni lagi buka sesei rawale na daung gitu. Rato sanggarava tiko na ngaunango na kena ituba mendei tiko na elon rato na dorbo na itavi rato la kisanga ki varani se nang gitu ni Olympics go me rato rawata talemai na metalikola ne viti. Kina itukutu ni raki elio koto na tokalau deba na be bonua viti kena be atu anu ka warita ki mai ni na rawa ni miri na udena kabi raki mamada saratoka na nonda banua na ngaunago mundre malua toka tokalau deba ke wakai tau na uda ena kabisara na be bonua wole kati na bua suwa ke na usori o korobo se rua na mosi na itasiri ke na dolo ke tailebu o kandabu na sanolo mai viti ke na be anu ena atulau. Na raki mamada koto na nonda banua na singa endai ke na gele ki me miri sarana uda na kabi. Se wana wasa ndei toka nga na dangi toka lau na nonda banua na singa endai. Ngore na itukutuku na nonda banua, na itukutuku na besa ibura na itukutuku ningito ke na itukutuku nin raki.
Na nonda bata ki siti veni raturola.
Ongo na kala no kawelewele Nai boy ni sende sara utanga Benda mai kasere Oi lele na bonita bola levo 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 Oi lele na bonita bola levo
Ongo nai rongo mai bala ni songo and a radio mbulando vata San Francisco. Me kauti kanda vata mai.
Itan bula venaka na songo ni solebu membaleta na tungalala ni nonda banua na bula o kotoba na mbakingoru na undalurua sanga bulu kava e rato na diliba katiko na songo ni Ono Foundation USA go Ono Kandabu e rato na vengaravitiko na bugarombuka ke na bugarawai ne katini kandua ke ne katini karuni singa ni bula o kotoba e na Sonoma County Fairgrounds o Santa Rosa, California. Ve ke moni na binakata na tebeli ni boli takis na ke na bola e bitu nan raunandola ni ve tartareni na email ngo na fijidayusa@yahoo.com mo ni laki register rokin e me ni via ngata ka endua na bola sa na tebeli en a songo ni sole bungo era bula saroko to se boti ngo itulu na bulan tanga ya bani nga unda bina kamenda steve wa boga rawi ani kina en non da tebeli kanda laki maruta kina na songo veta ki ratu na turanga kina marama ni ono mai kandabu bula bina ka mai bulia ni tiko na singale benda indai kanda sema tiko ani kina na be bonua nda boga rongo tiko mai kina ena non da bonua
JJ's Food Shack. E tiku kevi kina na kakana boga biti me pakana kokonda. Lobo benga ni ngai kani doitu na budi nan dalo se tabioka. Na kakana boga malangi me pakana steak pakai loka kena coleslaw. Wee! Na kari toa sa wadha badina na kani kana. Kay tiku talanga na nono specials and lomo ni madawa. Dau tamba na Facebook. Na doi ni tiwa ya na bani mandrai pai ke na bugatale. Gora na JJ's Food Shack. Viu Mali mo Billy Jade Street, Santa Rosa, California. Karo talaga nito dili mo yang may Santa Rosa, may yato sarani kinavato. Giritirto sana kinavitu sa mabitu tolo dio tolo dundo limono. JJ's Food Shack, Santa Rosa, California.
Me volia back and do nungu life insurance policy?
Nakakira nito tani katil kabitu ni akostita na 2022 o sangir takasarabiri ni tauna. Kami ngaya kira maga ngaya salah kumana cek. Sengat tali nimpera, sengat sarangan nimpera paling lain. In time sarangan mai. So dan kali warga tali tunda warga. Kau tunggu. Kau saya lo bengo kamu binasa.
Iyo, o ya sargana buna, e rau sara, sa tiko na pepa se senga. Bula binaka se tobi mate. Kambani duan-duanga kana soma mena claim na lom ni rosa nga bulu kavana ua keada na lenga nisa ya mbaki roa tina policy. Text mai kina wasa eva walu van dua tolu walu lima ena kena ituku matai lalai. Oya na wasa eva walu van dua tolu walu lima.
E senga dina ni kara rawa na daka waka kekiwa. Ia endona kainda wipu ke kawaka mamanta taka tuna bengaravi o ia ke tuna kenda to kakana. Leika na dalo na bisikete na reo bata na sunbells e tinimbulu makau. We kenda tona senga tiko ni driver se senga ni waka motoka kandau dren na tutu beto seki. Erto satu wakarao na Divine Pacific Food Mart mai Sacramento merto talaveani na nung ni boli. Rawa sara. We tartar ngayani na taliboni diwan dua ono toluva diwa ono saibarua merto bakarotaka katalada mai na nung ni boli ena kena ngona to tolo tua.
Divine Pacific Food Mart. Biturua Diwawalu Franklin Boulevard, Sacramento, California. Namba di taliboni diwan dua ono toluva diwa ono saibarua. Erto ngarap talangan ni kena lewang sumburi ani nanomu yaya. Mai na nono to stoa kena nomu mati ni katumba. Na nonda bata-bata, kay City Veni Raturla.
Lei na maramania data laisa bula koro ni sa singa lebu toka e suba wana ngauna randa uba singa lebu kina na daga ba matani tu era daga na be bolau ni bengarabi ke era daga na kambani ngauna ni non raba singa lebu ratumba di rabi takitungo ndo na ilaw na gingi ngulangula na be singa lebu ke nga ni mada o mai na moniti me da bano barumbu kartunda rabi takin na be singa lebu eno ratu sota ngona gingi ngulangula ratu mai ngale toka ini kina rona ibu kasih lebu rawana ngale raw talengana baga dengu na baga singa lebu kena baga rorongo ena radio bulan dua bata ena singa lebu endeng dai San Francisco me kauti kenda bata mai dola bina nani se sariri tamai male text bola ke ratu saila sa baga dalai dola bina ara sema tiku mai sona kanta na singa lebu nikua o Johnny Kisno en bula bina ka dola bina go i Sausalito California tokalango o bula bina kana baga rongo tiko mai bina go lebu na sema tiko mai na singa lebu endai mai viti en be sana ni re maru taka tiko nan raki bina kasara na singa lebu endai ratu kuna mai na kenan dau ni indau maga tiko nan raki bina ka tiko na be bono e suba no sori ke na bua kauta ni ki tai lebu ke na kena be atu anu au nanu me ole suba ngai ke ndo na tuku atu rawa era sa te kabu tauriti ko na ngona go e sona ngone mera buka durumiani kina non da timinin rua go me te kabu sarati ko nga be irana tiga mbakitini ka ono la ko sombu o irana mbakitini ka va kina tini ka diwa o irana siti ko korni bulingo mera sa te kabu ya ningo na boga rau kina sota ni nrua. E nei boga tangindingindi ngai ratoka kina. E bunga era sa toka e nei boga tangindingindi ni wuli na deans. Sa boleh katalitunga ni boga dabaringo na deans e na sota beira na korni wuli e tordake. Mera ni na final. Kila tiko ni rau sana sota tiko kina ratokan dabulebu bata kei Queen Victoria School wuli ni tu. Baka kina na timi wei waku rambui takin dua na mbakingo na timi ni Mahatma Gandhi High School era na sota tiko kina timi ni na sino. Iyo na sota na iwasa na tokalau baka kina na deba kei viti lebu na non ravoga rau na non dadau rabo sa teka bungo moni sa tauri na non dangone kina nrua moni sa laki iboga tobo ka tika bubuli aniki na ngaunango ene wale ningito era sa boga e dorati kona tua kamuni ene wase dake au sa boga bina ka boga lewu ke muni na ndua ba tiko mene singa lewu ni kua e na nonda iwasini ngaunango na nonda bata mereani tuitedi dola bina na kandango mereani tuitedi dola bina na pononga ko iwarorongo no megine na singa lewu ni kua na ni sesariri bata keira na kanda era dua bata tiko mai na radio bulan dua bata e San Francisco ni kauti kenda bata mai o ke rau sana tatau e na dua na ngauna leka ngo era sa tiko ngo na matai lao mai na New Methodist mera tu na kauti kenda e ni mai na loma ni be mamani a wango na be mamani ndua kina rua na kaloko na ngauna viti e na kauti kenda e niki na matalutungo ne Reverend Atu Bulaono ki rana dau vengaravi e na nonda ngauna boga madao e daurungodi e na be singa buki lulu boga ngo ta sa boga nui vinaka tiko ni dananga isota tale e na tinikandua na kaloko na ngauna viti ni singa ni mataka na singa boga rombuka ike e na singa lutulevu mai keri e na vana kaloko e na kavi mai San Francisco e wararongo tiko na kai sema mai e na radio umbulan dua bata boga nui vinaka tiko e na bo ni singa ni kua.
Rakita lady na
Nongu Chisu Nongu Vanua. Warotaka na New Methodist Christian Fellowship USA and a Radio Bulandovata San Francisco me County Kenda Vatamai.
I have to quickly do this. And I look at it and said, just come. Sorry to be, it's none of my business. I said, what I'm looking at is what you looking at. And she said, what are you looking at? I said, it's voucher. Yeah? This voucher of $1.96. What is it? He said, it's for the parking fees. At the airport. At the airport. Okay. Like all the parking that you go and take it for the meeting, you can claim that. Because you didn't go there for your own leisure. You didn't go there for you to just meet up your friends. You went there for meeting that is pertaining to the company that you work for. And you can get there. I said, I've been going to that meeting, to that airport and taking the company car parking there for the last 2 years. I've never claimed anything. Like, it's mind-boggling. I'm looking at this, my payment voucher, it's $1.96. And so I came and I followed this man. The China said, sorry, I know it's none of my business, but I want to ask you, you feel a payment voucher for $1.96? She'll be watching me today and she will know this day. And she came to me and said, yeah, so? And I said, it's only $1.96. And she looked at me and she said, Rachel, every dollar adds up to $10, and every $10 adds up to $100, and every $100 adds up to $1,000. If you cannot look after the $1 and claim and take ownership of that $1, how can you make your $10 and how can you make your $100? That got to me. Because she turned around. Like for me, I was trying to indirectly tell her, wait, go take back your payment voucher, take it out. Your petty cash for a voucher. Because it's like $1.96. But the response that she gave me, dawned on me that I was missing out because it's just us, PGN. All Sarote, Kunilanga, set. Set. But then you want to look at the way I get a kami kita sa kanila Mrs. Patel. Sa kanila na kasi Mrs. Patel. Kalau kita mo na, ni was mas mga nakabano. Sa bulan na bulan. Kung Mrs. Patel mo na, kung dikito may malangi, marresa na ni Pela mo, bolikin na nito mo to ka na Mrs. Patel. Kung kakay doon sa wala, biwalik ata na nomra pula. Nomra pula. Sa vaya category, niya achieving things. Then maybe for us, it's about time. We cannot continue to stand on the side and watch them and make fun of them while they are achieving and having a good life. We must tell ourselves, I own them, that can happen to me too. And you really need to join them to do whatever they're doing, but create something on your own to say to yourself, I can also achieve. And I believe most of you listening to us today, you've already done that. I am so excited and humbled. I have a friend, her name is Anna Tuimana, she lives in America, and she used to share with me about her family. And there's only 2 girls in the family. And she said, what amazed me, not really committed to the church, but now they are in the Methodist church. And she said, growing up, I grew up because I was singing maybe in Matumale. And then she said, from a very early age, they buy, properties, they buy land. And now their children have grown. One has just graduated as a doctor. One went overseas to study like an accountant. And all these properties that they buy over the year, and she said, on how they manage their funds well in their home. And one of the investments that they've done way back is where we used to go there, down LC in Namaka. Yeah. So now they managed to put up an apartment there, for Airbnb or people to come and rent. They managed to do that and send his children. And she said what amazes her on how they always manage their finances. They both work, very good decisions, and now with all their children, deployed and everything, but and she said one thing that she noticed, they don't like especially just go out and live the way they want, considering the amount the level that they're in, and the finances or the payroll that they're in, like on how they manage their finances.
I mean, the lifestyle that we live, but sometimes give us like that if we save, then it does not match without culture.
Yeah.
Tu kita memandi ke berapa save, ke berapa roka, itu dekat tu cari sedikit na di baru minggu mereka na communal living da public luar koro everybody for everything. Okay, então
that belongs to you.
Porque tu sih que bakal dia terata ke endo na kami balikiko kira no matoba ka sana vida na kira no nambula ke sa mula tu kira no balata ni dulu make the terata ke sudah ka mudana no matoba no mula no Saud tina nona ni nakake de bangon nakake de Saud tina mbula ni nakake de nona Saud tina nona kan satu tayo na makan betul dahil mula satu ko ina kan namin sa o mo din magtara to sumay ko na rin patatabaka men da muli de so na dahil mula men da makakal ka na mula bekaw kan sa mo to ka sa pero sa kina na rawaka na sila kinarawakan dito kinikiri nagalita ka pala tayo bira era mula ni Mike balta mo na nisito ay kita mabago doon kaya ko di ko marui ako so ka misi gero no ay kamo porque tu bikin na da suya me lutu so no da elo matua balta na ni no ay kata ko mai situação dali bitu tu kina wale una no de yao da sirika na bisnis o que se dona vai na de lá que vai ter sinal muito ataque na não da bisnis da polícia na vi por toda a que vai lá o e da toda na selinha de na secretaria ni la coite me na de ramon de sino que vai dona a lifestyle that we need to change to adjust to the time that we live in.
And also, I mean, there's quite a lot of achievers. Business investors here in the UK, at least a short time I've noticed, and it will be beneficial, for just for them to share that knowledge with our people. And there's a lot of people now that are doing their own personal business. While living in the COVID, they live in a kayak, right? They live in a marama, they go to the business, you don't have to wait to be big or create something big. You start small, whatever that you can do. Like I always say that I sell hot dogs. I make rotties at home because even though I was working in an airline, I was getting a good salary on that airline. There are some things that I want to do in the house, or extend our home, or tile our house, or paint our house. There are some things that they cannot fit in your budget. So I look for all these little things that I can do and sell. They bring in money a little bit faster for me to achieve the project that I aspire for. So don't wait until your money becomes the money that you're looking for. Whatever salary that you're getting, or even if you're not getting salary at all, you are full time. Create little things that you can rake in. Don't look for big money. Start with small money, because those small money add up to be big money. So whatever money that you can come by, try and work on that, and make sure. I always be a strong advocate to advise all of us, always write a list. Because without the list, the tendency to go beyond your list is always there. Like for this trip, every time we always come out, because I try as much to bring my grandchildren and bring my family. The last time we came in December, I took money out from their savings. They have their own individual account. And so they came. And then it doesn't have that much money for your spending. Now your spending will come out from your own savings. So I went to all their, my daughter handles their cards and handles their account. So we got money from all their account and telling them, whenever you're using this money, know that you're using money from your saving. And we give them that. So when we give them or sign off their, their portion, that my daughter religiously do very well with reminders. And when we sign off, they're not given the full amount. So they will be given like half. If they're given half and being briefed. So what I always tell them, look, write your list. Because the impulse, as you go to buy, the things you never plan to buy, you will end up buying. Write down your list. And sometimes when you come back home and you check your list, the things you really need, you didn't buy. The things you don't really need because your eyes just see and you like it, and then you buy. But when you write your list, you go and say, this is how I always train them. Write down your list and you go searching for your list. If you can't find it in this place, and you say, okay, I can't find what I'm looking for here, so we'll take it to another place. You go to another place. Work according to your list. After your list is taped, everything, like if you're looking for long pants, this is the type of long pants I'm looking for. If I'm looking for certain kind of shoes, this is the shoes that I'm looking for, sneakers, and the cost, and then you put a budget. When you write, do your budget assumption. How much money, with the money that you've been given, how much money you want to allocate on those needed lists that you've written. And that will give you an indication. When you actually find it, then you ask yourself, is this the one? Is it within the budget allocation that I've given this amount to spend on this item? So there will be a thing. If it's not, then you ask any other place that is cheaper than this place. This is my budget rate. I'm looking for something that just falls within this budget. And that's how you look after your finances. So after all your need is picked, and then you look at your spare or the leftover money, that's when you can go and look out for your wants, the things you don't really need. And then depending on the amount of money that you have left, then you go looking out for those things for you to get and for you to buy. That's how you manage your finances. When you travel, I'm talking about when you travel, like we had our team that is with us, we did the same with them as well, giving them money. For those of you that travel to Australia and New Zealand, I would recommend Kmart is the place to go. Because Kmart, it's like you can shop for your whole house and for shop for your whole family at a very economical, the best cost that you can use. And because you have good shoes, you have good sandals ranging from $5, $7, or even on the red tag. When it's red tag, it's 50%. Go right down to $4 for a pair of nice glittery sandals for girls. And you have sneakers, and like it's very, very economical, and it fits the budget. And when you shop for, it's like that money, if you take to one shop, can be just for a few items. But if you take it to Kmart with all your list, your wife, your husband, or your children, like it caters, for the same budget. So those are the little tips and the little things, like what I said, like what he mentioned. You may be getting a lot of money through your pay. And then you say to yourself, no, I have a lot of money. I don't really need to go to that kind of shop. I can go to that shop. Yeah, that's your choice because it's your money. But if you do think the other way around, if you go to that shop, still get the same things, and you save that money that you save goes towards something else that you can still achieve. And if you add on all those saving, it's amazing on how much you can be able to save. And goes back for us in Fiji. For the little money that you can save, I want to remind us, now it's April, how much have you managed to save, starting from the beginning of the year? And for those of you who have written out your passport, I know immigration has been closed for a while, and now they've just opened on the 25th of March. How many of you have managed to do your passports? And also the driving license. How many of you have managed to achieve that? All work towards that. Classes that you've been already taking, have you started your classes? Have you got your learner's permit? Or for those of you that are on the P, how many more months do you have left for that provisional license to end? And you must book your DDC, because after the DDC, then that's when you get your full license. And for your full license, don't just go for the 1 year, which is about $13 or $14. I don't know whether that's changed. But write it down. Before your provisional license expires, you still have a month out, write it down. That when you do sit for your DDC, what are the costs that is involved? The booklet, what is the cost for that DDC? Write it down. I'm talking to you if you know that you don't have that kind of money, it's available for you to do that, and you're waiting for somebody to do it for you, or you're already giving up. I will not do it because I just don't have the money today. Write it down. And when that comes, and then you also ask for the license. The license in PG, to the most, they can give for 6 years. So for 6 years, I guess you pay about, nearly 100 or more than 100, and you write that down. So if you're coming towards the end of your provisional license, you know how much it takes. You already work towards that, you're saving towards it. And for those of you who work, that's fine, you get money. But I'm talking to you if you know you're struggling to save that kind of money. And when you actually do your DDC for that all-day course, make sure you get your license for 6 years. So you don't have to be worried, when does your license, expire? Like for me, the only thing that I capture is the ending, like when does it expire? So what year does it expire for my 6 years? Since I've got my driving license, I've just been doing it for 6 years, and now I'm doing it for my grandchildren that are getting their license after DDC. And it helps because for 6 years you don't have to worry that it's my driving license still current. And it works. So those are little things, little plans for you to work towards. And it may sound difficult, and don't give up on yourself or to say that you cannot, you can, and you can go out of your way to do it. You can sacrifice some of the little things that you always do and spend on and save that money towards this cost. Kaya kay kondo lang ko na kabago, ikaw rin nga naman same budget, yung ganyan kami ko, okay, already, kung na kabago naman ako, save bulan ko, I can, don't go out and save this money, all this budget allocation. So you just take the same money that you already have, the same money that you already allocated, and just reshuffle whatever that you've written, and use the same money for your other achievement or other things that you want to achieve on top, in addition to your current. So yeah, those are the tips. I love talking about money. I love talking about how to save money because I've come a long way doing that. I've seen the fruits, I've seen the rewards, and I know the challenges, and I know the itchiness when you know you're saving. I know that feeling when you're running out of money and you need to pay your bills and you know you have your money there. I know what that, how that feels when you just want to go and bust open your saving and get the money to solve your problem right there and then. But for me, the added bonus that I have is my faith, that I serve a living God. And for you Christians, that's an added bonus. Because when you know you believe in a God that provides, and it's supernatural power that can help you to achieve the things you have on your list that you don't have enough for, it's amazing. And that's another story. But for those of you who do not believe in God, and you're just working basically physically with the things that you're receiving, then this is the way to go. You just need to say to yourself, no, I'm not going to touch that saving. I'm not going to touch that. I don't go like I don't have anything. And you pray only then you are able to save. Because if not, the need, the requirement, the cost of living that comes in daily, weekly, and monthly, the cost is always there. How you meet that cost, it's pulling from all different directions apart from your pay, and it's crashing onto your savings. That's why people hardly save. There's a lot of us, we don't even have saving. We've worked for years, we don't even have saving. A lot of us, I believe I can say that. Why? Because of our cost of living and the things that we do is so demanding. It chews into our finances.
It's also the way that we peer pressure.
Yeah.
Things about our neighbors and what people say on you and this. We are so concerned about the outside pressure, and we are not looking into what we can do for our life, especially for family. And that's one of the problems that is really a challenge to us in Tokyo. Because most of the time we want to live according to what other people that they set a standard. But for other reasons, one thing that I've seen, they could care less what the people would say. They can stay on their own, they can live on their own. Communal living is not part of their life, even though it does not take away that they have brothers, they have sisters, they have relatives. But when it comes to running your family, when it comes to running your finance, they are dependent on them. And for us, we take we take the relationship into another level, and we are expecting people to look out for us. We are more like takers than givers. We love to hang on, to depend on somebody to look out. And that's why we can't say we are not strong, we are not confident to live a life that we are alone. So when we go overseas, for those of you that are watching, living here in New Zealand, or living in Australia, or maybe in Europe or in America. Most of the time we are living in overseas, but we live a lifestyle in Fiji. And it's very challenging for us to grow and to achieve in business, in family, or even into academic, because we live overseas, or maybe for the islanders, we come to Suva, but we don't live that island living. We are in a different environment. We are in a different nation. Here we are in a different country. So we have to do like them for us to survive in that area or in that nation. And so many years, some live overseas, but they struggle along, even though they own good jobs and they've been receiving for their salary. But the fruit of their work is not seen. Why? Because we don't want to come away from that lifestyle that only suitable in certain areas.
In certain countries.
Where there's a saying, when you in Rome, you live like a Roman. So when we come overseas, if you want to achieve overseas, because of the competitive pressure that is in, you cannot afford to continue to be laxity, going to work, take things as they are, and not achieving. The bottom line, we are not achieving because we have that laggard attitude.
I think it boils down to the fact that you need to have a plan. You need to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, then you are just living normal, like
you're flowing.
With no vision. So if you have left home, and that's one thing that for those who have come in for NAC and the seasonal workers, we belong to a church, and there's quite a fair bit of church members that we belong to that have come across to New Zealand as the seasonal workers, and also for Australia as through the NAC, or for this PALMS agreement with the three countries. And one thing that I've always really saw as a man, the practicality of how you live. When you're back at home in Fiji, you sit down, you do your plan. The plan is, okay, when you're going to earn that kind of money, you're going to finish, building a house here in Fiji. Everything is done in the plan. And I'm sure for those of you that are tuning in today who have left Fiji shores through this program, you had your plans. Maybe you're back another one kaya may tuso na banana nili biuki bay nakita se tara na normale may nakoro beka se na mo na tuko kina be na no ni tubutuwe ito na ka kami tuwana ni berni kami tapos sumay se nila ko may time when you actually arrive here, then maybe sometimes it doesn't really work out the way you had planned. Na plan like may bali plan with prayer, plan with you plan with your family. And then you're being thrown into a totally different atmosphere. An atmosphere that you have people that you've never met, have never lived with, but you're staying in the same place, you're staying in the same place, and you work together. So they become your family, whether you like it or not. They become your work family because you see them, you breathe them, you eat with them, you see them all the time. So they are your work family, and this is the strength and the wisdom that you must have. To rise above the circumstances that you're in, to remember the family you left back at home. Melihat kayak pasal ini nang lumayan, nakakiri ko ay plente niya, way down. Second way balik ko, balik ko sa may tiko tiko, and do tale na matubali ko. Pero sa kaya kanila ni na matubali, sa matubali ko, bobi ko na nakakiri na. So someone that like culture shock because they like tango, like you're new today, and then someone in the bago ni so binaka ng muno, so binaka ng tobacco, so binaka ng kakina, everything is cheap. So when I love when the tubo na kamay the planta kamay number in the big may eba kamay way down. But sa tibutali na no work family, you have your work family. And you are being, attracted to all these things that you never knew that there is here. And now that you're physically here, you can see for yourself. You forget about everything else at home, and you're living your life for yourself. And some of you are going that way. And take you maybe months or years of mistakes and wrong decisions to faithfully. Sometimes you can turn around and come back. Or some of you, that's it. That's your new life. Forget about the old life. There was one stage, second stage, or phase 2, you're living on. Some of you are in that area. But some of us, they're quite strong. I saw a coverage in the papers about this young lady when the PM Rabuka came across on how he came and meet some of his workers. And there was a story of this young lady that was being pictured together with Rabuka on the, in the papers as I read. And I was really, for me, really humbled with that, because her story was when she came across, she planned to, send money back home to build a home for her parents. And having that politic on the day, she said, now it's nearly finished, my parents are about to move in. Some of you are like that, you're very strong-minded. You come with a purpose, and you stay with that purpose, and you make sure that you, achieve whatever that you have planned. So some of you are in that category. So there are different categories of people out there on how you are managing your life, how you manage your finances, how you manage what you are managing. But for us, when it comes to the church, and because we had quite a few church members that have come across on the same program, and for New Zealand, I remember, I think 1 year ago or 2 years ago, we had this meeting that we always call it administration, and we just call out this. You'll hear on this program, this is not local. So one thing that you must ask yourself, with this contract, 3 years or 2 years or whatever contract that you sign up for, what is it? What is your plan? Now that you've tasted it, now that you're here, now that you've seen it, are you going back, or would you like your family to join you? Those are the questions that we begin to ask them. And if they say, oh, we would like our family to join us, then we take the names down, and it becomes a prayer request that one day the family will come across and join them. And it's amazing. For those few families that we have put their names down, we have prayed for, most of their families are here. They've joined them here. So those are the things that you need to do. Don't live out of hanging on to the plan you had, or you did, or you made years back, and you know fully well that plan is not working out. You have to replan. If that plan was, and now you're here, things have changed that you never anticipated, then you need to change that plan. If this plan was send money home to build a house at home in Fiji, and you're going back, and you know you're not going to go back, you're liking the life here in Australia or in New Zealand, and you love the life that you're living, then you need to change that plan. Change that plan to move your family across. Write down the list and get your family across. And don't rest there. Check the system on how, with the current visa that you come into that particular country, what do you need to do? Maybe a bridging visa? Right? Factual advice on how to work towards the visa that you currently have, towards your PR, or what you need to do. Those are the things that you need to write down, bear in mind, and work towards, seriously. So you need to do. Those are the things that you need to write down, bear in mind, and work towards, seriously. So, because if you're seriously bringing your family across, and you're seriously staying in the country that you've chosen, and in Australia, New Zealand, then you need to be serious with the requirements that is outlined. And you need to meet all those outlined. You need to take them, and you need to work towards it. Because after you get that and manage to get your PR, and get it also for your family, then it changes your whole plan. In the initial plan, for you to go back home and do it home. So don't just wait and rest there. Then, since you're not building in Fiji, then this is the country that you've chosen. And you write down, I need to buy a house, or I need to build a house. And you write that list. Some of you may take 5 to 10 years, some of you may take longer, but you need to plan. And you need to plan. You cannot be renting all the time. For Australia and New Zealand, you pay your rent weekly. For America and England, it's monthly. But for weekly, say if you pay your rent for $500 a week, imagine, for a month of 4 weeks, it's $2,000. And a month of 5 weeks, it's $2,500. And if it's more than 500, that's even more. If it's 600, 700, that's more. And that's the thousands that you're paying for your rent, for your dwelling, roof above your head, and for the whole year. Do that mathematics, do that calculation. Because not until you do the times, the pluses and the equals and whatever that you do, when you look at the whole figure, then it takes back to the conviction of a small figure you're paying in a month. If you just say, oh, it's all right, I'm only paying $300 a week, oh, it's $400 a week. When you say $400 a week, $500, $600 a week, the wrong line. But when you say $2,500 or $3,000, $4,000 a month, then you're going to get and we were doing that. We were actually at this place, HB place, before we went to the airport at SFO. And I know the ladies, if you're listening today, you'll be testament to this. And we had this group of ladies in America that we were sitting talking about this very thing on how to, save their money, how to work towards. We were having this conversation, and then I asked, and I said, "Oh, how much is that? How much is your rent? Oh, I'm paying about like this amount, 1,000, some 2,000." A month, and there's another one 5,000 a month, depending on the complement of their house, how huge the number of rooms, and they said, oh, okay, so how do people pay your rent, like monthly or weekly? And said, oh, it's monthly. Oh, that's good. Like it's $1,000 something a month. And then I was telling them, for Australian residents weekly. So if you actually if you say, oh, you pay $1,000, how much is your rent? Oh, it's 1,500. And how much is yours? Oh, mine is only 700. And then the second question you ask, 700 what? 700 a week or 700 a month? 1,500 what? A week or a month? So if they say 1,500 a month for America and England, that's it, it's a month. But if you say $700 a week here in New Zealand and Australia, then you have to times the 4 and times 5 for the month with 5 weeks. So the amount is huge. And say just for the basic, if you take 2.5, which is like 5 weeks, and which is not normal, maybe 3 or 4 months in a year that has 5 weeks. So on the average, you work on a 4. And if it's a $500 rent a week, $2,000 a month, and for the whole year, there is about 24,000 plus the one with the 5 weeks that can take you up to about 27,000, and that's for the whole year for rent. So that whole year for the rent, and then you calculate how many years you are here or you have been here. 5 years, and then you multiply that. So when you multiply 5 years or 6 years for the rent you have paid, then it gives you that figure that you managed to pay this amount for this number of years, or for this rent for this month. It's hard for you to think, okay, I can put aside this money, or I can save this money.
Na nonda wata wata ki City Veni Raturala and a radio bulan dua wata, San Francisco. Me kochi kianda wata bai.